So the screen that I'm looking at here, we just covered the quick launch toolbar and we covered the ribbon and the different tool sets that are available. We're going to spend a lot of time going back to those tools because that's where we get to do all of our work within PowerPoint. Where I really want to spend a little bit of time right now is talking about the interface that is there right in the center. It's a little bit different than, say, a word processor or a spreadsheet. They have typically one Canvas document that I'm working on, whether it's a sheet of paper or it's a series of cells in a spreadsheet. When I look at PowerPoint, we have a view that's called the tri-pane view. Tri-pane meaning 3 views that are available. We have on the left-hand side the preview of the slides that are included in my presentation. It's kind of like my slide sorter. If you think about it in that old carousel of the 35mm slides, it shows me what slides are and in what order. The main area I have here is my actual slide content. It's here that I'm going to be manipulating the slide, adding objects, changing things, updating things. That's really the actual slide that I'm working with. And the third pane is the notes area. This area down here at the bottom is where I can put notes associated with this particular slide. We're going to see this becomes very valuable when we're talking about different ways to print my presentation. Because I can print just the words, I can print just the slides, or I can print the slides and the words. So it's a way that you can keep track of things, but also a way that you can present information after the presentation by just printing it out. So again, that's my tri-pane view. And you'll see that each one of these has its own set of scroll bars, including this if I was to have more information. So let's go ahead and do this. It then gets its own personal little scroll bar down here at the bottom. And then down the very bottom of this window is my status bar. And it tells me that I'm on slide 1 of 6. So I have 6 slides in the presentation. This happens to be slide 1. It's normal. I can see notes or not see notes. That's why I can turn on and turn off notes. Remember I said by default we have that tri-pane view. But if I'm not using notes or I'm not putting notes in there, I may not want to see it. I can then turn off and turn on comments. You'll notice that it's changing the screen and adding things to the right or adding things to the bottom, and that's how it adjusts the size of the page, which gives me the ability to input or take a look at those objects that I want to review as well. The next one is my tri-pane view. It just puts it back to the default tri-pane view. Then I've got slide sorter. I've got different ways I can view the particular screen, and we'll come back and talk about those here in a little bit. But we have the slide sorter, we have reading, we have our slideshow, and then of course we have the zoom where I can zoom in and out of the particular slide that I have there. So once again, that is the overall layout of the screen. We've got the quick launch, we've got our tool sets, we've got our tri-pane or working view, and then we have our status bar at the bottom that gives us our quick launch to the different views and ways that we can take a look at the presentation.